live tonight, hang out with you guys, and make sure we're all on the same page. I did go live on Friday to explain some of the things that happened with full transparency as far as the two monster cells that we saw that chopped us down to about 50%. They took us down to about 50%. Not a big thing, though. Not a big thing. Hold on, I got a dog hair on my camera. It's weird. Yeah, it's annoying me. It's been there for a while. Hello. All right. Yeah. So looking at the charts, we're definitely rebounding. We're back up to a $200,000 market cap, which is good because we took a monster hit, guys, and we knew this was going to come. What in the heck? It's like I never even got rid of it. What is it doing? Oh gosh! Get off my camera, bro. What? Go away. Go. You know, I'm just leaving it. Leave it. You can't see it. I can't see it. We're just gonna leave it there. It's okay. Fix the camera here. Yeah. So we took a monster hit. You guys knew we took a monster hit. We all watched it happen. But it's gonna happen, and we know it's gonna happen. It's the recovery that counts, right? It's how we recover from this that really matters. The coin bounced back almost immediately. One of the devs, James, he threw 1,000 at it. Like again, this dude's thrown 30K at this, over 30K at this coin to stabilize the coin as it's gone by. And again, he doesn't do that to make profit. He does that so everybody else can make profit. That's the number one name of this game, right? Was the point of this coin has always been to make other people rich. We want to do this. It's an altruistic thing. We might we'll take some profits long range down the road. But the devs built this coin for people to understand crypto, to buy into crypto, and safely, and to make money over the long term, right? So we're going to do everything we can to stabilize this stuff. But eventually, I mean, it's going to get to that point, though. We are. So what really happened? The community member. Yeah. Oh, so if you weren't here, Josh. Yeah. So what happened was one of the OG buyers, Mr. Mers, he's on X. He punched out for like 4K, man. And we know it was him because we looked at the wallet address, and the wallet address was one of the wallets that had previously won a contest that we gave 500,000 coins to. And so when we tracked it back, it was somebody on Twitter from week one. It was a week one buyer, dude. So this guy got in pretty cheap. He punched out for 4K, roughly. I'm rounding up. That was the first monster sell, right? And then we had a background team member who has been with us since day one, who suddenly started questioning the integrity of the devs because he saw where the dev wallet had sent this person coins. He's like, well, why are you guys selling? You're sending coins to someone that just sold off. And so that you're sending coins to people who are just selling off. It doesn't make sense. And then there was another big mix-up because the other previous large dumps that we had, when Kevin was setting up this coin, right? So this was a brand new coin, brand new adventure for Kevin, right? He sits on cryptocurrency boards, like advisory boards, knows what he's doing, but he'd never created a meme coin before, right? So when he's testing the meme coin process, he was working in tandem with another person. This person had keys to the dev wallet and took coins, just straight ran off with the coins, and sold some of those. And so when we were trying to explain that, this background team member is like, well, you don't even know who this person is. And so Kevin's like labeling details, like throwing it out there in the dev telegram. And yeah, bro, well, this was all after the fact though, because Kevin was on the road coming down here to Virginia for a meeting, and so Kevin wasn't answering in the telegram at all. He didn't even know anything was going on. Me and James are blowing his phone up like, hey, you need to jump in here and talk to homeboy because he's losing his mind. And so anyway, Kevin ended up clearing everything up, but it wasn't before this background team member also got cold feet and pulled out his initial investment. Now he left. Now we paid the team that works on this coin, just like we do with the influencers. We paid them with DKB. He did not sell the DKB we gave him. Okay, I'll give him that much. He only took out the cash that he had put in, right? So I think he bought like $2,000 worth. Over time, it's gone up to that was worth $4,000 or $3,800 or whatever it was. So he sold the amount of coins that he bought, which had grown in profit over time. But so he punched out for basically just his initial investment in coins, not so much in dollar value. So yeah, those were our two monster hits. I went immediately Friday night. I wanted to get that out to the crowd. I wanted you guys to know what was going on. James jumped in that night during the live and put $1,000 in over the course. So he did some small buys to buy up the green candles. We've had more buys coming in since then, which is good. That brought us back up to we're sitting right at a $200,000 market cap right now, which is okay. Okay, we've been here multiple times before. We still haven't hit our all-time low, which is good. The biggest thing is, like, I think if we hadn't had the second Jeet on us, we probably we'd be back about 3,000 or 300,000 right now, where we were when we took the initial hit. Again, though, the community responds. We've done amazing as far as holding things together, not allowing panic sells to happen. That's one of the things people don't realize. When you're in a random meme coin with a bunch of strangers, when you see a monster sell-off like that, it normally triggers a panic sell, and then the coin is dead at that point. So far, we've been hit with 3 monster sells over the course of 2 months that should have killed the coin, but we still the community rallies, the community holds. We don't panic sell, and we end up going higher in the long run, right? So we're good. And again, this is so preliminary. When we're looking at these prices right now, we're still trading green against Solana. Even after those 2 hits, we're still green against Solana. We got a really great uptrend against Solana. So when Solana eventually turns and the market eventually turns, like I've told you guys time and time again, depending on where we are at in our market cap is where the percentage difference is going to grow exponentially, right? So like the other day, just based on where we were trading at the time, which was about a $320,000 to $350,000 market cap, Solana went up 1.5%, DKB went up 2.55%. Because we're already trading above them, so as they start moving up, it helps our wedge go up too. And that is where, like, you look at it, went up 7.33%, and DKB went up 10.37% the same over the course of the same day. So that is where we are. I mean, what's up, Murph? You good, buddy? You okay? Come on over here. My dog's acting weird. I don't like when he acts weird. We got ghosts in the house, don't we, buddy? Got the ghosts in the house? Yeah. You tell him. You tell him buy DKB to protect us from the ghosts in the house. Anyway, he just sits around and whines at nothing and stares in the corners, and it freaks me out. So anyway, but yeah, so that's where we at. That's where we're at in the long run. I'm not worried. Nobody was shaken out. The initial, So like Kevin said in the chat just now, the entire sentiment of meme coins is bad, but we're still standing strong. So let me ask you this, chat. Why do you think that the sentiment for meme coins is so bad? I'm going to pull up a chart. And I'll show you. I'll show you why. Let's go back to deck screener. I like my deck screener. Oh man. And I hate to pick on my boy. I hate to pick on him, but I'm going to pick on him again. I'm going to pick on him again. I'm going to show you guys why. Let's just look at the last 1 month. Okay. Let's go 3 months. 3 months. Okay, that's all we got. Let me zoom out so you guys can see everything. I'm gonna kick over to my chart window here. Nope. All right, so bring this over here. All right, so we're going to start with our chart. Let's look at our chart first, then we'll move on from there, and we'll talk about market sentiment and what we're looking at right now, why everybody should be in DKB. It's the safest meme coin out there. We're the only meme coin that's actually just throttling right now against a red market, and we have been. So we'll look at DKB against Sol first, and then we'll look at it against everything else. We'll look at it against the US dollar, I'm sorry. Let me kick over. Go to my chart window here. Make sure that loads up properly. And we'll... There it is. Okay, so moving into the chart window, you guys can see this is us on the 3 month. No, I'm sorry. Let me jump out to the 3 month. I'm going to show you guys the entirety of what we're looking at here. I'll zoom out, maybe even compress the price a little bit here. Okay, so you remember we hit a $1 million market cap on day 5. Okay. So let's go all the way back to day 1. And you guys got to remember, up here we're about 4,000% up. I would have to look at let me look where I'm at right now. I'd say we're more than half that. I'd say probably about 3,000% at this point, which is still stellar, guys. It's still stellar in the long run. Yeah, I mean we're up 2,200% right now. So we took a hit. We went down about 1,800%. That's not bad. Over the long, I mean, I know it's bad if you were like a stock trader and you're like, stock traders are weird, man, because they're, or a long-term investor, I should say, someone that's in like, mutual funds that's happy with 11% a year. Okay, yeah, we dropped 1,800% in one day. Actually, we're more than that. We're back up. But these are the 2 monster hits that we took right there. But look at how look at this trend, guys. We're still way, way, way above where we were, obviously, 2,200%. But let's look at us compared to Solana. All right, even after that monster hit that we took, looking at us against Solana, and I still got some artwork on here from the last time. Okay, look at this trend line against Solana. All right, and I tell you guys this because DKB is continuously outperforming the market. We don't outperform the market because we have any technological value. We outperform the market because we have the best community in cryptocurrency. Because you have the best dev team in cryptocurrency. Because you have the best potential to grow in cryptocurrency. Because we're offering a safe avenue for people to buy in without worrying about rug pulls and scams and cheats and all this stuff. And then when you see the fact that you have devs that when you take monster hits like this, that will encourage the buying and join in on the buying all the way up to here to recover. This is the team that you're a part of. This is what you buy into, right? You're not buying into some rando coin. The rando coins are what have soured the market for meme coins. Okay, and I'm okay with that. I want everyone to get out of the scam coins and come join DKB because we're the safest place to be. It's the safest place to park your money for the remainder of this this market cycle and see what comes out of it. Hold on a second here. All right. Yeah, so Too Easy, just because you haven't heard of it doesn't mean it hasn't been around for 2 months. We were currently up 4,000%. But yeah, we took a monster hit from two people on Friday. Was it Friday? Thursday, Friday? We took a monster hit from them. But yeah, I mean, we got merch, dude. Go to dkb.com. We've been around for 2 months. It's a brand. It's more than just a coin. And community is banging. Community is popping. So go check out darkknightbaron.com. You'll see everything you need over there. Join the Telegram. Grab you some merch. I'm one of the devs. The other two devs are in the chat as well. And this is by far the safest meme coin that you're going to enter into. It's the safest avenue to wealth in the meme coin side of the house for cryptocurrency. We want to teach people about crypto. We want you guys to grow your wealth over time and definitely walk away 7 figures deep by the end of this crypto market cycle. And it's very attainable, very achievable, and mathematically not impossible. So let me go. This is us against Solana, obviously doing really well. So let's look at these coins. Let's look at some others. Let's look at some other coins of why the sentiment sucks. Okay, right here, this is Wild 'N Out. Okay, this was, I hate to pick on my boy, but this was Nick Cannon's coin. All right, you guys can see that we had a gnarly peak over here, and then it died quick, and it stayed dead. Okay, it stayed dead. It's not coming back. This coin's not going to make a recovery. Bro is putting out videos around here. He was putting out videos of being the only celebrity to release a meme coin that wasn't a rug pull. That's great. It doesn't have to be a rug pull. When you attract millions of strangers to buy your coin, the first time they start seeing gigantic red wicks, they're out of there. They're gone. Okay? Everybody's dumping, and you don't need a rug pull to be a pump and dump. And that's the problem with celebrity meme coins. They're pump and dumps. And so what does that do? All these people that bought in up here because, oh, it's Nick Cannon, it's going to the moon. Guess what? No, it's not going to the moon. Somebody went to the moon on your dollar, but it's not going to be you. Your exit liquidity for all these guys that punched out, and while you're waiting for it to get back up here because you don't want to sell for a loss, it's now flatlining, and it's been flatlined since, March 5th? Yeah. So good luck ever seeing any of that money again. Now, those people that bought in up here are going to be super pissed. They're going to go out and tell their friends that all meme coins are scam coins and not to buy into them, negating the fact that there are some very legitimate cryptocurrencies out there, like DKB, Dark Knight Baron. Let's look at Yeezy's coin. Oh my gosh. Let's look at the Yeezy coin, not an officially endorsed celebrity meme coin, but let's look at that on the 3-month marker, right? Let's look at it on the 1 month. This is what, let's go 3. This is what the Yeezy coin looks like. What is, buddy, you're just staring at the wall. Hold on a second, my dog is, the old blind deaf dog is having problems. Come here, buddy. Yeah. Just go into the light, my man. Go into the light. When you see the tunnel, just run straight towards that rainbow bridge. Instead of staring at the shoes, just barking himself. God, nothing is more comedy than old dogs and mother-in-laws. Let me tell you. Anyway, so I mean, this is the downtrend. This trade's flatlining from here. This is why. This is why they're, look at the one gigantic wick, and that was it. Up to 18 cents, and then it died. If you got in down here, good on you. Likelihood that you got in down there is probably slim to none. So these people get super pissed off, super scared away by meme coins, as they should. Meme coins, on the whole, are pump and dumps, and they serve no good. DKB, on the other hand, is not your basic pump and dump. So you see here, we had a gnarly peak, monster dump, and we had panic sells all the way down, because what happens in cryptocurrency, what happens in meme coins, monster sell off, and it's nothing but a bunch of people jumping out because they're strangers. They don't trust the coin, they don't know the coin, they don't know the devs, they don't know anything, right? So they just punch out thinking it's going to zero. But at this point, we had built a good community. The devs were already going. We were doing these nightly live streams, showing you guys like, hey, this is my coin. This is who we are. Kevin was in the chat. Kevin started doing Twitter Spaces. James is always on hand every Twitter Space, every live stream we have. Everybody's always in the Telegram, and so we started building this community. And so it was easier to recover. Now, granted, again, we had another guy. So we started getting into the realm where people were like, okay, I'm going to crash this coin as a challenge. Okay, we had one guy right here. This guy actually tried to extort us. He said, I got 62 million coins. If you don't give me X amount of money, I'm going to sell all of my coins at once and screw your entire community over, because he knew how much the community meant to us. And so I'm actually going to zoom in on that. He knew how much the community meant to us. He knew we were in recovery mode from the February 5th disaster. And so he's trying to hold DKB ransom because he had 62 million coins. So what did we tell him? We told him to kick rocks, sell your coins, we don't want you here. And so he did. He called our bluff, or we called his bluff. Who called whose bluff? I don't know. Either way, he sold all of his coins, G'd it out, dropped the price. We told everybody, jumped in the chat, guys, this is what's going on, this is what happened. And so yeah, someone was legitimately trying to extort money out of us. Not the first time. Or I'm sorry, that was the first time, but not the last time. We had another guy, I think it was one of these wicks right here. Bro came in on a live stream that I was doing, like right in here, praising the coin, praising everything we were doing, and he's like, "Oh, this is so amazing! I love this." And he's like pulling up my political pages from when I ran for office. He's like, "Is this you? Are you really the one of the devs for this coin?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's me, bro. It's cool. It's legitimate. You're not gonna you don't have to worry about us cheating out on you. Oh, that's amazing. You guys are great. Love it, love it, love it." So he's pumping up the coin. Green candles are pumping because they normally do during a live stream. And we were announcing that we were going to do a marathon live event as a part of our whole Secure the Supply initiative. Something that has never been done in crypto before. The community was growing based on recruitment solely to remove coins from the exchange. Because the more coins that are in the community's hands, the less we have to worry about with people cheating, scamming, things like that, right? So, huge initiative, very successful, very, very, very successful. And so as we're doing this live stream on TikTok, Kevin, one of our devs, Kevin drove down from Philly. He's hanging out with us. We're all in the same place. We're all live. We're getting ready to do some stupid challenges, and eat fish and do weird stuff. And out of nowhere, we get this monster sell, just a monster sell. And then at the exact same time, I want to say it was right here. The exact same time, we get hit with a bunch of reports on TikTok that we were reported. Our live stream was reported for doing X, Y, and Z, whatever. So automatically they limited our stream. We had hundreds of viewers, over 100,000 likes on that live stream, and all of a sudden we were down to like 12 people. That was it, 12 people, and the likes weren't even. We were seeing people tap the like button, and it wasn't even processing the likes. We had so many restrictions against the account. Then, we're getting spammed in the chat by multiple people calling us a scam coin, telling everybody to sell, that that they need to get out right now. And it was the exact same bro that was praising us one night earlier. And basically it was a concerted effort to drive the price of DKB down as low as possible. Again, the community responded and kept driving it up, or at least fighting back against it. I want to say it was right here, because we fought back against it and drove it back up. And so then, again, second time within a month, the guy that was ragging on us, and you can go back to our Twitter feed and see everything that was said. Actually, I think he deleted his account. Everything that was said, bro guy comes out and puts it just live on Twitter. He's like, hey, he's like, you guys can give me X amount of money. He's like, you can help me with my poverty wallet, or I'm going to continuously spam that this is a scam coin to all my followers, to all these people, whatever. And again, I'm not buying into it, so I just tagged him because that's extortion. So I just tagged the FBI in the tweet. Within like minutes, he deleted the tweet. I took screenshots. It was. I'm like, I'm not playing your game, bro. You're not gonna. Because the thing is, like, we're not here just to make money for us. The devs are here to make money for our community. And the second you go up against us, or the second you try to rip off our community, we're gonna have problems. I think there's some stuff went down in the Telegram one night, and it's kind of very. People who don't know us, they just assume that we're just three randos off the street that made a coin. That's just not the case. I mean, you can look at all three of our resumes and see what we're about. Okay, none of us need to scam anyone for a couple $100 or a couple $1,000 off the internet. It's just not going to happen. We're all three of us are professionals. All three of us come from backgrounds where we know people. Okay, we're not the type of people that are going to get pushed over. We're not going to take shit off nobody. So we're always going to defend our company. We're always going to defend the community overall, because at the end of the day, the people buying this coin, the people stepping up to be a part of this community, deserve that, because we've promised them that. We promised them a safe investment vehicle for their money, whether it's $5, $10, $20, $100, $1,000, it doesn't matter. You buy into DKB, you are a part of this. Okay, you're a part of this game with us, and I'll tell you this: you're on this team. We are going to ride or die with you until we all get to glory at the end of this market cycle. And I don't think we're anywhere near the end of this market cycle. I think we got plenty of time to go. Let's look at BTC really fast and see how it's doing today. It's been a rough one. I'm not gonna lie. We're back down again, 81,000, hanging out. This is an extended bear trap. This is all market manipulation. If you guys have never been in crypto before, okay? If you've never been in crypto before, this happens. Okay, this is a continuous suppression of prices from institutional buyers. That was weird. I just went from like 9 viewers to 3, and just like it was like a click. It was like 6 people just punched out at the same time. So again, this is looking at Bitcoin itself. This is what happens. This whole suppression gig right here for the last couple of months. It happens every market cycle. Sometimes it goes longer. This one feels like it's just extending out, and everything is just red all the time. And the point of that is to shake you out. They want you to take your money and get out of crypto. Okay, they want you to sell your coins so that they can buy them cheaper. Because guess what? All of these institutions that are selling, all of these major players that are even the exchanges, the crypto exchanges like Coinbase and Crypto.com, they're all pressing prices down. It's market manipulation for a reason, because they want to buy in cheaper. You've got governments. Okay, you have governments involved now that want to build crypto bags. You think they're trying to buy the top? You think they're trying to buy anywhere on their way to the top? No, they want to see the price suppressed so they can buy in too. You've got too many factors and too many variables playing into this crypto market that are keeping this price down intentionally. But it's like I said, once we pop, we're popping big. Where's Solana? Let me see Solana. Once Solana starts going green, oh my gosh. Once Solana goes green, we are going to absolutely crush it. Solana was down, what was it, like 100% or 200%? No, 50%. It was down 50% from where we created DKB. It's just right above 50%, right under 50%. I'm sorry. So that's the thing. You got to think about that. So DKB has been existing in a market that's never been green, and here we are, still trading to the north. We're still trading to the north, very modestly trading to the north, when everything else is trading 50% or more to the south, guys. Again, these JEETs don't faze me because we're still trading in the green. We're still above everybody else since day one, when we should honestly, if we were trending with the charts and nobody was buying and nobody was selling, we were all just holding, we would just be cruising down this way. But we've got a continuously big, growing community that's contributing to the price of this coin. We're going to keep going up. That's the way it is. Let me see what we got going on in the chats. Anything going on in the chats? Nothing in the chats. Let's jump back over here. We're going to look at some other things. Let's jump into what's next on my. What's next? Is this? Oh yeah. So here's another good chart I want you guys to look at here. So this is the Bitcoin market cycle from 2014 to 2017. 2017 was probably one of the gnarliest cycles Bitcoin's ever had. I think this one could be bigger. I honestly think it will be bigger because, again, we have more variables at play. We have more government money coming in. You've got bigger players that are now like when the president of the United States, I don't care what your political feelings are, when the president of the United States legitimizes cryptocurrency as a brand new asset class, this is all we needed. Now you've got money coming in from people that would have never thought about buying Bitcoin in their life. Even if they only buy Bitcoin, that bloats our bags. Okay, that is going to increase our profit as those people buy into BTC, because this big, beautiful arc right here, this parabolic peak that happens at the end of the market cycle, or the end of the Bitcoin side of the market cycle, as before altcoin season officially kicks off, this is what we're looking at right here. We're here, roughly right there, into the bear trap, boom, gone. I would love to see this play out in such a way. This is what we need. And people don't understand. It's not about timing the market. It's about having time in the market. So you want to put your money somewhere where it's going to be safe, where you can park it, leave it, not worry about it, and it's going to move. I'm telling you right now, Dark Knight Baron has already proven its worth. Dark Knight Baron has already proven its worth against a volatile red market, in the fact that we're still trading green to this day after monster sell-offs, after people trying to scam us, after people trying to bring us down. We are still crushing numbers, guys. Crushing numbers. Yeah, you know what? A measly $200,000 market cap may not sound big to you guys, but considering most meme coins are dead within the first 48 hours, and we're still trading 2 months later, that speaks volumes. Okay, when we're at a $200,000 market cap after multiple JEETs, multiple scams, when our host blockchain coin is dropping 50%, yes, I will take my 2,200% gain over the last 2 months, and look forward to the future. I look forward to holding this coin as long as I absolutely have to, because I'm telling you, it's going to move and it's going to be crazy, stupid, redonkulous. All right, so let's look at the market cap. I'm sorry, BTC dominance. All right, so Bitcoin dominance, if you guys don't know, Bitcoin dominance normally dictates when alt season starts, right? So technically meme coins aren't altcoins. They're meme coins, but they play into the altcoin cycle, and then we definitely kind of feather into an actual meme coin season, and then you get into like NFT season, right? So what we're looking at right now is that Bitcoin is at 62%. That means most of the money, 62% of the money going into crypto is going into Bitcoin. All right, and what-ish. That's a way to look at it. But Bitcoin, the market sentiment right now is 62% in favor of Bitcoin. And that doesn't really favor the altcoins too well, especially when Bitcoin's still going down. When Bitcoin turns and starts moving upwards, it's going to carry all the rest of the coins with it. Then once people start taking profits out of Bitcoin, you will start seeing the Bitcoin the Bitcoin dominance will drop, okay, and altcoin season will officially start. Hey Robert, what's going on, buddy? When altcoin season starts, that's when you're going to see Solana just pump, like super pump. By the math, if Solana goes to 1,000, we should see somewhere. Well, like right now, based on our market cap, we would probably see somewhere in between $2 and $3 overall, and that's not including the multiple buy-ins and the rotations that are going to happen after the fact. So, my child is home. What up, bro? I thought you were wearing like pants and stuff today.
It was like 78.
Oh, nice. Looking good, kid. But yeah, so I'm proud of my kid. He's lost like 40 pounds. He's like a beast. Like lives in the gym. I love this kid to death. But yeah, so that's what you're looking at there. 62% of the Bitcoin dominance. I think the Bitcoin is holding. Yeah, so, and this is the thing, Josh is right. It's just like I said, when you have so many people wanting to buy into Bitcoin, when I'm talking about international buyers, you're talking about like governments themselves buying in. you're gonna have people suppressing the price intentionally so those guys can get in cheaper. It's just, but this happens every market cycle. It's just it may be a little bit worse and a little bit longer this time. So that's what we're seeing. And then wrong. Hold on. 4, 5. There we go. And here's our fear and greed index. I'm just going to go over a couple things with you guys tonight before we punch out. It's a Sunday. It may affect the actual cycles. I think, here's the thing. This is what I've said, Josh. When we're looking at the market cycle, you've always seen it's gotten longer and with diminishing returns. And so I think we're eventually going to get to a point where you won't be able to differentiate the market cycle from there really won't even be a market cycle. I think post-halving, you're still just going to continuously seeing sideways trading with some ups and some downs as it goes, right? But make hay while the sun is shining, and right now the sun is most definitely shining. What just happened? Anyway, so that's what we're looking at. And now let's look at the fear and greed index. Sorry, I had a pop-up window pop up. I'm not sure if you guys saw that. So the fear and greed index, it was at 34. It's dropped back down to 24 again. The market dictates, 100%. Like I'm telling people now, if you're not getting in now, your time to make stupid life-changing money is quickly coming to an end. You maybe have one more cycle before we start flatlining. These are the times. These are the times to get into crypto and make money. That's why we want people to join in. Like if you jump in it, this is the thing. People don't understand. Like if I could keep people in the live stream long enough to explain this to them, and I got to figure out a way to do it, is that DKB is your safest and cheapest option right now to make life-changing money once this crypto market cycle is over. Even if you only make 10, 15K, let's say you put in $5 and you make 50. Let's say we do a 10,000x and you make 50K off your $5 investment, right? This is the thing, is that you can take that 50K, take 10 of it, go enjoy it, right? Take 40, pocket it away somewhere in USDC until we hit the market bottom, and then buy Bitcoin, buy Ethereum, buy Bitcoin. Buy something that you've researched and that you've studied and that you have faith in to go crazy. I think we'll see Bitcoin hit $1 million, and that's going to be the biggest market cycle, and then we're going to taper down from there and start flatlining. So yeah, most of my profits from this market cycle are going to go into Bitcoin. I'm not going to lie to you. They're going to go into Bitcoin at the bottom, maybe like mid 2027. And then I'm just going to sit there and I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for the end. I'm not going to trade I'll probably trade anything but Bitcoin. I'm not playing. No, I think Bitcoin's going to continuously do well over and over and over again. I'm not a maxi by any means, but I think Bitcoin leads the market cycle. Okay, Bitcoin leads the market cycle, and if I can make a junk ton of money in Bitcoin and then punch out and jump into the altcoins for one final hoo-yah, altcoin season, I will. But anybody saying to not buy into Bitcoin, I think is foolish. No offense to you, my buddy. I'm just saying that Bitcoin will always dominate. It's just one of those things where it's like I can understand if we're talking about like cars, right? Because at this point in time, a long enough road, Ford, Chevy, Dodge, they all kind of, it doesn't matter what kind of company you're buying into. They're all making cars. All the cars are basically the same. But when you're talking about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin's always going to be top dog. It always will be. You will have projects, again, back in the day, like I always compare us to like the beginning of the PC. Back in the day, you wanted to buy into IBM. You wanted to buy into Windows or Microsoft. Now we're at that point where you want to buy into different .com products like Amazon. You want to buy into Apple. There are so many different ways you can get into tech now because technology has blossomed. It's grown. It's become this beautiful thing since the 1970s. So I think we'll get to that point maybe 20, 30 years down the road where blockchain technology, maybe less because of Moore's Law, maybe less, you'll be able to jump into different cryptocurrency projects that will make you long-lasting lifetime wealth. But for the time being, Bitcoin's where it's at. Depending on how much you have in DKB right now, like if you have enough in Dark Knight Baron, at the end of this market cycle, you'll be fine. You'll be set for life. You may never have to invest again if you don't want to. I think that's foolish, though. I think you should always have money working for you because you never know what's going to happen. Like in December, I was floating happy. By mid-January, I was struggling. I wasn't going to lose my house or anything. But at the same time, like all of that fun money, all that Gucci, it was gone. And like even like now with the red markets, I'm not even touching my crypto investments because I'm not selling for a loss. It's just not gonna. I take $10 out of something that